all
My
here.
mother had heart surgery last
Mr.
year.
Sergeant at Arms, may you be blessed.
Welcome one and all to our weekly Toastmasters meeting, which has been moved on very short notice due to a power outage at our usual venue. And we are a very adaptable group, so here we are. Special kudos to Rob Cancer, who arranged all this on very short notice. Please make sure your cell phones are in silent or vibrate mode.
Tom, you hear that?
And let's see, we have, I believe, some first-time guests on the side wall, and normally we would have you write your name there, but Rob, always the man of the hour, will write them up for you.
We're glad you're here. Could you say your name and spell it?
M-I.
M-I. And last name?
Mimi, not my. Last name is E-R-N-S-T.
E-R-N-S-T.
No E.
Ernst.
Yep.
Yes, normally I don't let the phone ring. Would you write the next person's name?
Maybe could you, before we move to the next person, could you tell us what town you live in and what brings you here?
Tell him what your name is.
I live
Hold on a
in
second, jeez.
Boonesboro, Maryland, and I'm Mary Alice's sister-in-law. And so I am a visiting family for about a week.
Okay, very good. Well, welcome here.
I'm not Mary's mother. I am her sister-in-law.
And I am Tom Ford, F-O-R-D.
Tom Ford.
F-O-R-D, right? And I'm just a friend.
And I'd like to ask you the same question. What town do you live in and what brings you here?
It's in Boonesboro, Maryland. I'm on vacation. So one of the places I wanted to stop by was here.
Oh, we're very glad you're here.
We found the right place, too.
You sure did. Sorry for the interruption, Mr. Sergeant at Arms. This is our ever faithful Mike Berggren upstairs printing the agenda. Who has a library ID number? Do you know the ID number, or would you mind going upstairs to help Mr. Mike Berggren? Mike, Alex is coming right upstairs to help. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption.
Not at all. So, without further ado, let me introduce our Toastmaster, who is, as you might guess, also Rob Cancer. He's our president, too.
Thank you, Peter, and a special welcome to Leslie. Glad you're here. Tom and Mimi, welcome. We're glad you're here. Mary Alice, thank you for bringing Tom and Mimi with us today. I am running on adrenaline, which is a good thing. It doesn't cause any carbon release into the atmosphere. Just a little bit of sweat and a little bit of loud voice, because with my loud voice, I clear things, and I hope to serve you today as your Toastmaster and as your president. Today's theme is turning negative into a positive. Turning a negative into a positive. So when I got the communication today, for example, that there was a power outage, the little negative gremlin, let's just cancel, this is awful, this is a total disaster. And I said, now wait a minute, this isn't just any club, this is the Lexington Toastmasters Club. We turn negatives into positive. And I think ultimately this is one of the things that we really want in our lives. So I'm kind of combining my president's message with my Toastmaster message this morning. When I was driving over here and I thought I had everything under control, I didn't. I came all the way to the library and I realized I left my backpack in the car. Fortunately, Pete Fordham was at the ready, and I turned to him and I said, "Would you set up the room?" And Pete did. So thank you, Pete. I think at any turn in our lives, we're presented with these possibilities to go negative. It's always that little dangling, this isn't going to work. We can't get the library at the last minute. Who do you think you are bossing people around? I'm not bossing anybody around, I'm just making a request. Would it be possible, after all, we are the Lexington Toastmasters Club. This is the Lexington Library. So what are some of the positives that came out of this negative? Well, I got to meet a person named Lauren. Actually, I haven't met her in person, only met her by phone. But in all of this tumult, I wanted to make sure that I spelled her name correctly. Now, is that L-O-R-E-N or is it L-A-U-R-E-N? And the little devil said, "Will you hurry up? People at the club need to know, and you're dilly-dallying talking to Lauren about how to spell her name." And I said, "I'm not dilly-dallying. If I come across with that harsh tone of voice, how is Lauren going to receive not just me, but our club?" Now, one of the other things that's missing for today, does anybody know what it is? It's a role that we traditionally like to wait till the last minute, but as your president, I say it's just as important a role that needs to be assigned. Does anybody know what that role is?
Timer.
Timer! Who's the timer? Where are the timing cards? Because, Brendan,
The cards are right there.
you are the unsung hero,
Yeah.
and I am a person who needs to be controlled. And I need these red, yellow, and green. And especially I need this one, because there are other people here that are here for another reason besides listening to me in my loud enthusiasm. It's not really me, it's some other spirit. How am I on the time so far?
You're over.
Okay. That's for both president's message and...
Good guess.
All right.
Also, we need an agenda.
Yes, the agendas are being
On the way here.
on the way. So what I remember is that April, you are...
She's Gamarian.
Okay, grammar. And
I have the agenda here.
All right.
Yeah.
Who
You're
would you-
Gamarian.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's my turn now?
Not ready. No.
Okay.
Who would
No,
you
we-
recommend next, Robert?
Okay, we've had the Sergeant of Arms, we've had the President, and, yeah, your Gamarian is...
It's my turn now?
Yeah.